You know what's funny? I'm not even sure what I want to paint yet. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So on this video, we're going to be doing things a little different. I thought we could do like a chatty paint with me series. And today I'm just going to be talking about relationships, my thoughts on it, and yeah, basically we're just going to be talking to one another, getting to know one another and stuff like that. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna use my gratitude journal as inspiration for what I want to paint. So I'll just be doing the outlines with my markers. By the way, I feel like I should say I am not a professional. These things that I'm doing, I do them only for fun, to calm my mind, to relax, to have fun, you know? Yeah, so let's start. I think the conversation should start right now. And I think I'll start by defining and understanding relationships, because like the more I study, the more I learn, the more I heal. I feel like relationships, we're meant to have relationships. Like human beings are relation beings. Yeah. So yeah, I think relationships enhance your life. They make you feel better. I mean, the quality of your life is enhanced by the quality of your relationships. That I believe wholeheartedly. So for after I learned that, I started being more intentional about my relationships, and it's made me more intentional about the people I invite into my life. You know, and things like that. Because like if you have people in your life that are not adding value or make you feel down, or you know, stuff like that, then your life is not going to be very fun. Yeah, that's what I think about relationships. If you see this, guys, I think my mom will make even more fun of me, because like the last painting I did, she was just like, girl, you look like you're in class 2. Like, what is that? And I'm like, it's just for fun. You know, I'm not trying to be an artist, but if I become an artist, well and good. I think with becoming more intentional about my relationships, I've had to figure out like what my needs are, understand what I want in relationships, and just ensure that my relationships are purposeful. Like they're purposeful. And for a long time, I didn't even understand what purposeful relationships were. Like, I kept thinking like there were these serious things that, you know, you guys just have, like, there's no time for fun. But then, like, the more I study, and actually last week I got this message, it was, if you want to know your relationships are purposeful, analyze what the friendship is for. Like, what does a friendship give you? And if you want to check, like maybe understand and review where you think you guys are going in the future, like what are you building toward. Oh, and I do this for all my relationship. It's not just like romantic partners, but it's also like friendships and even like business partnerships. Like, what are we building towards? Are we actually helping each other? Do we have shared goals? This looks like an angel. Yeah, what are we doing? I think asking myself this question has helped me kind of analyze where I am on my relationships and see if we're building towards something that's going to stand the test of time, or if we're joking. Another thing I've been doing is kind of just like analyzing why I want to be in a relationship and accepting that I want to be in a relationship. So I've kind of known for a while that I am the kind of person who likes to be in a relationship. You know, there are those people who just, they like to be in a relationship. So that is me. And so after I got out of a relationship, I started looking towards getting into another relationship, but of course after healing. But then God was like, chill, sis, you know, like, chill, you need to chill. So that's what I've been doing. Chill and just learning how to make peace with loneliness, and kind of reviewing what I think about relationships, how I show up in my relationships, and just becoming a better version of myself. So that's what I've been doing for the past 2 years. And yeah, it's been interesting because I've gotten to learn more about myself, learn more about my intentions behind wanting to be in a relationship. Because initially, I wanted to be in a relationship because I couldn't even come up with a reason. And I felt like coming up with a reason was giving me so much pressure. And I just wanted to be like, I just want to be in a relationship. Then another time I wanted to be in a relationship because I was tired of being alone and I was scared to be alone, or just trying to understand, or just trying to prove rather that I can be loved. So being in a relationship would prove that I am lovable and I'm awesome. And I tell you, God told me to chill. So like throughout all this healing, this whole journey, I've just come to a place where like, yes, I do want to be in a relationship, and I don't judge myself for wanting to be in a relationship. There's nothing wrong with that. But also understanding that now that my desire to be in a relationship is coming from love and not fear of being alone or feeling like I have to prove that I am lovable. Like being with someone would prove that I am cool or something like that. These are things I already know. And like the person coming into my life, I'm just only sharing with them. I'm experiencing intimacy. I'm experiencing joy and stuff like that. So yeah, it's been quite eye-opening because now I don't even judge myself for wanting to be in a relationship. Because like sometimes I feel like the media can make you feel like if you want to be in a relationship, then you kind of don't love yourself. And I don't think that's true. You love yourself enough to give yourself. You can love yourself enough to be alone if that's what you want. But you can also love yourself enough to want to be in a healthy relationship, you know? Yeah. So that's where I have been with relationships. And it's been exciting. Just watching everything unfold, the lessons I'm learning, actually meeting new people. It's been entertaining. Yeah. Ooh, which brings me to, I'm reading this book called The Mastery of Love. It's by Don Miguel Ruiz. And he's the one who wrote the four agreements and the fifth agreement. Oh my God. It's making me feel like everything I know about relationships has been false. Like it's, you know, like after I read a page every morning, I'm usually in my bed like, he really said, and wow, like everything I've known to be true about relationships. Wow. Like I had this idea, like earlier when, not earlier today, but earlier in the past when I was talking to God about manifesting a man, I would usually say, I want him to be more in love with me than I am with him. And then, I read the book in a page where he was talking about how these days we've made relationships look like a power play. Like, so there's like, he gave the example of in a relationship, there's like a drug addict and the person who's giving the drugs. So the person who is giving the drugs is in a position of control because they control how you get when you get the drugs, how you get them, and if they like you, if you get them at all. And so he was just talking about how it's not healthy. Like, guys, why are we putting control in our relationships? Why are we doing this? And then he just explains that it just comes down to fear. Like, even when I said I wanted someone to love me more than I loved them, it was really just about fear. Because then I would be in control. Then I would know this person loves me and there's no way they're going to leave me or anything. And so, like, I'm in control because he loves me more than I love him. But then the more I thought of that, I thought, that's not something I would like to experience. It's not something I would like someone else to experience, that they love me more. You know, it's not healthy. So I reflected on that and I realized healthy love, that's a thing. It's a thing. Oh, I feel like I'm also done with my painting. That went by so fast. So fast. Thank you guys for joining me in this video. Thank you for spending your time with me. Yeah, I look forward to seeing you in my next videos. If you haven't already, subscribe, comment, share. What are your thoughts about your relationships? What books are you reading? Do I need to learn more? I'm always looking to learn. Yeah, basically that's